Okay, here's madness 4. You measure success by how much engagement you get on any given post, and you don't know how to proactively work your content to get more action. You measure success by how much engagement you get. Did I get how many views, how many likes, how many comments? In essence, what you're doing is you're hoping Facebook in its algorithms will have favor on you today. That's what's happening. You don't control Facebook's algorithm. So you don't know. You don't know how much engagement you and this is the insanity of it, because one day you'll be happy that your post got all kinds of engagement. You're like, oh, that must have been a really good post. Look at all the likes I got. But you actually don't know if that's what it was or not. You don't know. Maybe Facebook algorithm needed some content today, and so it served it up to some of your top people because it needed some likes and engagement. And then tomorrow you do another post and it's even better than today, but you don't get as much engagement on it because Facebook didn't need your post to activate your people. It had other things to activate your people. And then you make it mean, you make that mean that that post wasn't good. Do you see how you're measuring your success by external variables that you don't even control and aren't even accurate? I see this all the time. All the time. We are so desperate to have our truth validated. Oh my God, this is so good. We are so desperate. Do you hear this? To have our truth validated, that when it's not when it is validated, we think that that's what it's validating. We think that when people engage, it's actually validating our truth, and it's not. And you think when you're not getting validated that it's also about your truth. People didn't like that. People don't like me, whatever. None of that is what's going on. Now, if instead of you being so star-crazing dependent on algorithms to validate your truth, rather than that, if what you were was committed to the body of work for the next 20 to 40 years and shining your light so you set others free, what would happen is you would start to go, I have some truth here. Who can I share it with? And you would start to find proactive ways to put that in front of people. Example, I went to, locally, we have a holistic chamber of commerce chapter. And for $25, it meets once a month. For $25, I sponsor a table. This is when we were meeting in person. I don't do it anymore, but when we were meeting in person, and for $25 a month, I would get to speak for 3 minutes. And this is a group of people that I love. I mean, I love holistic practitioners are my people. And I would get to talk for 3 minutes. And guess what I talked about? Madness, mission, mindset, with an invitation to my next program. And if they wanted to learn more, I invited them to listen to my show, right? Here's my next program. Here's what it talks about, blah, blah, blah. By the way, I have a podcast. Now on my business cards, I don't think I have any on my desk. I have my actual podcast, and my URL for that podcast is on my business card. So when I would pass my card out at this event, it already had a place to point them back to my content, because I'm proactively working my content into relationships. I'm not waiting for Facebook gods to have favor on me. I'm actually putting my content in front of people it would be beneficial to. I am not relying on Facebook. I use Facebook. I am not relying on Facebook. I am not playing Facebook's game. I am making Facebook work for my game.